Hey guys, I don't know what happened, but we're back. I'm gonna try to invite her again. There she is.
Emily, can you hear me?
Yeah, hey.
I've stopped.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. Um, but we are here. Are you there?
Yeah,
Okay.
Heidi was on.
Yeah. What? And then she dropped off.
Yeah, she was breaking up a little bit. I know she's driving.
Let's see. She can join audio only though. Um, man, that sucks.
Are we still live?
Yeah, we're live now.
Okay.
This is a new live, but
Yeah.
it is what it is. So well, we had like nine people with us, but now we have one. But hopefully,
Maybe they'll find us.
yeah, maybe they'll find us. Um, so forgot where we were, but
We were just talking about the court filings not really happening.
yeah, and there has been a bunch of discovery. There was that first bit that was released whenever back whenever we were did that first live, and then there's more since then, and I was gonna
Yeah.
go through that as well. I don't know if you can see things, but
Oh, there's Heidi.
oh, is she okay? 1 second. Yeah, maybe she
Um,
can. I feel bad
there we go.
speaking for her, so um,
Hi.
Hey,
I think we
hey,
actually figured it out now.
yeah, how's it going?
I'm so glad to be back.
No, almost. Yes. Okay, you gotta go, baby.
All right,
You're
so
whispering from baby.
yeah, you're kind of cutting out a little bit. Turn
Okay.
turn your video off so we can hear you better. Can you do that?
Okay, I'm in the car. Yeah.
No.
It's not letting me.
Aw.
I'm going through the mountains. It'll come out. I'm in the desert. It'll stop. I'm driving like a maniac.
No, just be careful. We were just
Okay, so what?
I was just trying to catch her up on like the latest drama. So what is their latest thing they're mad about?
It's something different with Kelly. I would say every day, but it seems to be all day. Like I keep getting stuff sent to me, like look at this, look at that. And I'm really busy and I feel bad that I don't respond to the people, but she just seems to be mad that she says that now she's saying grown men that are felons are DMing her. She sees that other felons don't like her and she's scared for her life. But then she comes back on commenting to herself that she's not scared of anybody. So I don't know. I don't know. It's wild. I have no idea.
Yeah, that is weird because I haven't heard any of that.
Yeah, I really do think she makes the stuff up to get people to feel sorry for. I don't understand. I don't know. All I know is that I'm supporting a kid. That's all I know. And I'm a hoe. I'm trashy. I'm this. I'm that. Well, Kelly, stop stalking me.
See, okay, we were just kind of talking about this a little bit. That type of behavior in particular, I've never seen victims' families behave that way. It really truly blows my mind.
Well, she's not family. She's just.
Well, yeah,
she's
but
nobody to this case. I don't know. Like I said, the last time we did this, I don't want to give her any fucking time, and it's just ridiculous. I don't understand. She's like a 60-year-old woman. Get it together.
Yeah.
All because I said her hair resembled a mullet, and she has not let off my neck since then.
I don't even remember that.
Right, exactly. She does.
Yeah, I'm over it. I'm over all of it. I wish we could just get to the facts of the case. I wish, if they have information, share it, and I'll believe them. But just until then, just
Okay.
let's not be mean to each other.
Yeah.
The facts of the case so far are this. They're not giving the discovery to anybody on Sarah's side of the family for the simple fact because of this going on, because of the other side of the family at war, causing trouble, putting stuff on the internet. That's why that side, the defense side, is not getting any discovery
Well,
because of social media.
I don't
But
know.
what do you want to know? I can tell you some things, but
What do you got? It looks like they've handed over a lot of discovery to Latoya Williams
Yeah.
on 10/2. It looks like
Yeah.
all internet stuff, photos, folders, narratives, hard drives. I'm not sure who has the actual right to discovery.
The defense has right to discovery to all of it.
Sarah.
But not
Sarah.
But I don't know about the family. I don't know if they have any right. 911 call and logs, 4 items onto external hard drive. But Sarah does. But who? I don't know.
I don't
Sarah
think
can
family
share-
members. Well, go ahead.
Sarah can share the discovery, but she chooses not to. And I totally get why. Her lawyer and Sarah, she can share it with her grandfather and grandmother. She can do as she sees fit. So, but I can tell you, they really don't have a lot of evidence. They must,
She keeps going.
and she was arrested.
I'm trying to look at. You keep breaking up.
Oh,
Maybe she's driving through a mountain.
I'm back without the video. Well, I have to.
I don't know.
There. Is it better now?
Might be. Give it some time.
Hello?
Yeah.
We can hear you now.
Okay. I'm speeding. Okay.
Don't speed. Don't.
What was I saying?
We were just talking about discovery. I forgot what we were saying though.
So I pulled it up here.
They don't have much.
I just pulled up the what was released to. It's Latoya, right?
Yep.
Latoya Williams.
Mm-hmm.
An external hard drive. I'm interested. That's they're gonna have a lot of digital stuff because this is the TikToker murder. They go with that narrative. Let's see what else. 911 call, like you just said. 4 items. Another external hard drive. All the interviews. 2 folders of interviews and another, or maybe they just gave it to her on an external hard drive. The overall timeline summary, I guess, that the detectives put together, which that's, and then again, actions, which we knew, obviously that's going to be a big. Does it say photos? Yeah, it says photos. Can you hear me, Emily?
I can. Yeah.
Okay.
Matt just texted me and said that he said everybody's audio is cutting out, so I don't know.
Oh no.
Yeah, I don't know. But it'll be fine. It'll post later and I can hear you, so.
Okay. Oh, this is the thing that I'm really interested in. I can never pronounce the name, but it's Avigilon.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. What is that?
That's a company that is like security cameras. And it says 7.
You cut out. It said 7. It said 7 what?
17 folders were released to Latoya Williams. So that's going to be really interesting. Could it be ring footage? I don't think so, because I don't think that's the company that would be releasing it. But some sort of security cams.
Yeah.
Hi.
Social media, internet, Facebook, Google, 22 folders.
Oh, I see that.
Yeah, there's a lot. I just want to know what it is,
Oh, this says loaded. They load videos.
They loaded what?
So I think that's videos of security outside of the crime scene. And what was the one that I was interested in? Oh, they also gave her the photos from the scene. So like it's the scene, the whole crime scene photos.
I think there was patrol car videos too.
Yep. Yeah. And then it says statements. What does that say above it? Oh, patrol statements.
I mean,
a lot of all circumstantial evidence.
Yeah.
And then that's discovery.
Yep. That's it.
That's crazy. And here's my issue. If they have the whole glove in the closet thing, then why is something about that not in this file?
Maybe it is, and I haven't came across it, but yeah, I haven't.
Yeah. So yeah. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. That's all. I mean, I think that's the weakest discovery that I have ever seen. Like, ever.
Yeah. Yeah, it'll be interesting. The next hearing is 11/17. There's one 12/16, and then trial starts 1/5, and we'll see. Let's watch a little bit more of this while we wait for Heidi to get more signal.
Okay.
You might have to join the new live to watch
Justin,
it.
The family, and you've got folks on both sides. The mom, who's one of the victims, her father believing in his granddaughter. How important do you believe the family will be in uncovering the truth here?
So I think the family's opinion is crucial, but it's also very complicated because, they're able to, and a lot of times, tell you the dynamics in that house. They're able to say who might have had access to a weapon depending on how close. But at the
because y'all know, I haven't really talked to you guys in at least 2 weeks, maybe even 3. So I haven't been seeing any of that stuff that's been going on.
Same time, you have people who are grieving the loss of loved ones and might have blinders on, thinking like, oh, my granddaughter couldn't have possibly done it, or I think she could have absolutely done it. So I think that it makes it very complicated. And I agree that this echoes the sentiments of the Menendez brothers very much and very closely. But I think that what you want to make sure you do with the family, what's important with the family, is that what they're doing is helping the investigation, not fueling online rumors.
Manuel, what are your thoughts about how do you figure out when the family members are giving you the truth versus maybe some...
Everyone in the public is allowed to, everyone has a right to do that. And I mean, look at how many YouTubers and TikTokers and just, big social media influencers follow cases all the time, and you never hear of them dealing with the families, like, going back and forth. It's very, it's definitely, I've just never seen it.
Yeah, it's weird.
Other motive they have for feeding information to the folks trying to figure this all out?
That's a great question. And I think the grandfather is a perfect example of how the truth is coming out in this case. Many of the family members are expressing their opinions and emotional views, but the grandfather keeps talking about what he heard the detective say. He keeps giving the tidbits of
That's
information that the media wants, all right, during his interviews with the detectives. Like, again, them saying that she allegedly searched online of how to commit murder. And not only that, the fact that she was expelled out of high school.
Somebody could say, well, what's the difference in, you guys prying into the past of, that's victimology. We're interested in something very legitimate about a public case. We're not going and like stalking random people and like finding out, like looking.
Why did Sarah Grace Patrick reach out to the true crime community?
That's just so weird to do that. That's not what we're doing,
Yeah.
Urban home became a crime. After months about this story on social media. Let's bring back in Court TV field reporter Cody Thomas. Let's talk about social media and what role it is playing in all of this.
Well, Vinnie, Sarah Grace is a teenager, so naturally she is all over social media. Now, she was active on social media even right after these murders occurred. Remember, these murders occurred in February of 2025, and she didn't turn herself in until July. So there was a 5-month period there where she was posting a handful of times on TikTok. And again, these posts are after the murders, before the arrest. So let's go through some of them here, what we were seeing on her TikTok account from that time period. This is one right here. You see she has runny makeup here. The caption on this one was, quote, "Please send prayers for healing and for a break from everything. I'm so tired."
I didn't even know anything of that. I made my very first TikTok about Sarah. And then because I saw that she was a young girl and I was like, well, I was obviously interested in the case. And then I didn't know anything about that, about like the families feuding and everything and all the back and forth until like significantly, actually after I met you, Heidi. And that's when I was like, that's super weird that this family is going at it like this in this manner. And that just intrigued me more.
And they've also been posting a lot of negativity about the pastor as well, which I don't think, I don't know. I think it is a conflict of interest, and I did agree with them because for the pastor to testify on the side of Sarah Grace whenever all three of them were members of the church, it's a little bit of a conflict of interest, but I gave them that, but I at the same time think that we just need to live and let live.
Yeah.
But let's see, where was I gonna go? Here, let me unmute this.
Brings us to the next question in our investigation, and this is one a lot of people are talking about. Why did Sarah Grace Patrick reach out to the true crime community? Why is she reaching out about her case? Joining us to help answer that question, criminologist, professor, and author Dr. Debbie Goodman, and podcaster, true crime podcaster, and the host of the talk show, The Pascal Show. It's Pascal. Okay, great to have you both here. Pascal, I want to begin with you.
Sure.
Do people reach out to you, family members, and if they have a loved one, it's an unsolved case? Have you had circumstances like that? And do you perceive what Sarah Patrick did here as unusual or suspicious?
So I'm going to start with that part first. I will say, absolutely, this is very strange. It's very odd. Yes, I do have victims or families of victims speak out, but I've never really had something like this, what's going on here. To me, this is a very strange approach, especially when you're saying, oh, you're going to get more views, you're going to get more hits. To me, I don't know, guys. I mean, for me, it just feels a little bit more like narcissism here than actually trying to get the word out, to spread the story and spread the awareness on this specific case.
Dr. Debbie Goodman, what are your thoughts here when you've got, it's like 4 months after the murders, no one is arrested. She's reaching out to true crime people who are covering this stuff on TikTok.
Certainly. Good evening, Vinnie. For me, this is all about fame, F-A-M-E, and if we use the acronym, Vinnie.
This bitch infuriates me.
F for family.
Huh?
This young lady.
She infuriates me.
Annihilated her family. This is a vile, vicious crime. In criminology, we refer to it as parricide, killing of parent. More specifically, matricide, killing of mom, patricide, killing of dad. It represents 1% annually of
Oh yeah,
all the
it's fairly new. It's like 6 days old.
homicides.
I
keep
don't know
going.
how I missed that the other day when I was
The A
looking.
for attention.
But
I think
yeah, I
this
love me
was
some Vinnie,
an
so
attention
I'm
grab
Me too.
still watching this
reaching
whole
out.
thing.
The M for media
Do,
manipulation.
so do they like really dig into like the how the social media stuff
No.
on Vinnie's?
No,
not at all.
No, they don't really dig into a lot of anything.
Okay.
It was
Well,
interesting.
in
I mean,
the
it
true
was something
crime
to watch.
world, the true crime community.
Yeah,
We're
that's the
talking
thing,
about
there's
these
nothing-
stories all the time. Some of them are unsolved, like this. We always reach out to family members. From our perspective, it's rare that they reach out to us at Court TV. I'm trying to remember.
And her stepfather, we've heard this both in interviews and in a court hearing. Let's take a listen to some of them describe their observations of those relationships.
There was nothing, you know, DJ, her father, he's a good person, and he and Kristen got along very well. And you know, they had their disagreements, but they had been divorced for so long that they got along quite well, and they were cooperative, and Sarah would go visit him at times. You know, they had their disagreements, just like any teenage daughter would have with a mother. But Sarah was a good kid. I mean, she really was.
As our relationship grew, she began to open up to me about her past and experiences with Kristen and James. One thing she said that has always stayed with me was, no matter what they've done, I will always forgive them and love them, because deep down, I know that's not who they truly are. The statement showed the depth of Sarah's heart.
My name is Ben Bonner, and I serve as lead pastor at Catalyst Church in Carrollton, Georgia. She has continued to attend services regularly. She and her family often travel over an hour just to be with us.
I trusted Sarah, and I loved her like a sister. Why would she do this to me? And why would she hurt everyone like this?
Now, Vinnie, regardless of how these people feel, we know what the prosecutors are alleging, and as of right now, Sarah Grace does still remain behind bars.
Yeah, there's some interesting statements made there. Cody Thomas, great reporting as always. Thank you so much. All that information brings us to the next question in our investigation. If, and again, she's presumed innocent, but if Sarah Grace Patrick did it, why? Why? So this conversation is going to presume something that's not a fact. It has to be proven in court.
The more
What? Go for it. I can hear you.
Okay. The more that I think about it and the more that I hear, the less convinced I am that I don't think that there is enough evidence to convince anybody. Well, that she actually did it. Even though I'm still saying, like, you know, anything could happen. The trial could come out and they could have a ton of evidence that can stand on its own, and that's possible, of course. But I just don't see it going in that direction, like, at all.
I would for sure like to see some evidence. Yeah.
Understand that. But if she did it, why? What would be the motivation here? Here to help with our investigation, back with us, criminologist, professor, and author, Dr. Debbie Goodman, and podcaster and host of the talk show, The Pascal Show. It is Pascal. Okay, Dr. Debbie Goodman, that statement.
That's really about it for these guys. But I did want to show Ivory Rose's latest TikTok that she did.
He's being painted a monster.
You're going to play something?
Yep.
Okay, cool. I'm going to mute myself.
Okay.
Guys, let's talk about Sarah Grace Patrick. Sarah Grace Patrick, 15 years old, being accused of something horrific. The murder of her own mother and stepfather. And the internet? Well, the internet has already decided that she's guilty. Scroll through the comments, you'll see it. The same people repeating one side of the story over and over again. The only voices you really hear right now are James Brock's family and friends. And every time they speak, it's to make sure that public opinion convicts Sarah before an ounce of evidence is even seen during the trial. And I'm sorry, guys, that doesn't sit right with me. Because if their story was truly based on truth, they wouldn't feel the need to silence every other perspective. You don't have to drag a teenager's name through the mud before the facts even come out. Sarah Grace is being accused. She has not been convicted. And whether you like her, dislike her, or you don't know what to believe, there's one thing that still matters. In this country, people are innocent until they're proven guilty. But when you have family, friends, and entire communities pushing one version of events, when people are trying to emotionally control the narrative, it really makes you wonder. What are they afraid we might find out once the evidence is heard? This series isn't about excuses. It's about fairness. It's about remembering that a 15-year-old girl deserves a fair trial and not a public execution by rumor. So guys, this is part 1 of keeping Sarah Grace's name out there. Not to erase what happened, but to remind everybody watching that justice only works if we wait for the truth and not the loudest voice. This is Ivy Rose, and I'm just saying there's that.
So what do we think about that? You cut out. What?
Heidi wasn't going to be able to hear it.
Oh.
But
well, she heard. She's already heard it. She's
heard it.
She
Yeah.
was in the comments of that video.
Yeah, I was just gonna say. So you can see even my comment right up there when you pulled it up.
Oh.
I love everything about what she said. She has the exact same stance on it as me, like identical. So I loved it.
Yeah, I think we should, you know, obviously we shouldn't be bullying people. We shouldn't be threatening to kill people. We shouldn't be doing any of that. We shouldn't be making fun of people's looks. We shouldn't be doing anything. You know, we can wait till we hear, you know, the facts of the case whenever that time comes, whenever trial comes. You know, if they want to spill some tea, they can spill some tea and, you know, I'll believe them. But until then, you know, it just kind of is what it is, you know.
Yep, that's.
Oh, and another thing, in case you haven't heard, Kelsey Fitzpatrick, her appeal got denied, so she's still in jail.
Of course.
Yeah.
Wow. That's exactly how that case is going to continue to move.
Yeah.
Guaranteed. Which is.
That's just my boyfriend talking shit in the chat. But, yeah, that's pretty much all I had for today.
Oh, Lord. Oh, okay. Ivory Rose knows has another video.
What?
Let me see. Oh, no. Wait. Is it? Let me see. Oh, my goodness. Yes, she does.
Breaking news.
It says accused versus convicted.
Where is she?
How is that there? My name. Can you find it?
Oh, yep.
You want my attention? I'll give you exactly what you're looking for.
Oh, shit.
Some attention.
Funny.
Guys,
We
go
can't
back and
do
look
that
at my
here.
video on my page. I don't mention any names. I don't tag anybody. I didn't dog anybody.
I know.
I didn't do any of that. All I said was,
I know. We need to just have a video chat at some point. Oh, but I'm going to be out of town all weekend, so.
Or act like they've already been convicted of a crime. If that offends you, I'm sorry. But you know what?
I have to work a wedding.
Hello?
Oh, hey, I didn't know you were on here. I couldn't hear you. I was wondering who the hell she was talking to. Hang on.
She's been on.
I didn't know that. You gotta tell me. Okay, are you there?
Sorry.
This sucks because, Emily, I've been talking to you and you haven't answered me. I wondered why you weren't answering.
I was wondering why Emily wasn't responding either. And I was like, this is getting weird.
I'm sorry. You gotta tell me. I didn't hear her because she wasn't on the stream. Now she's on the stream.
Okay. Oh my! Wait. So could the live even hear her? Or
No, the live could not hear her. Only you could hear her.
I just looked like I was talking to myself.
Yes, but it's fine. It's fine. Everything made sense up until it didn't, and then I was like, oh shit, Heidi's probably in the background. Okay.
Oh
yeah.
my gosh, that's so funny.
Okay, so let's restart this. Unless you were saying anything. Do you want to say anything?
Me?
Anybody?
No, I was
we
just.
can totally restart it.
Yeah, I'm gonna
in the Ivory Rose thing.
All right, I'm gonna restart this. Listen up.
Oh, Ivory Rose.
Yes. Hang on 1 second. This is her new one.
My attention. I'll give you exactly what you're looking for. Some attention.
Heidi's not gonna be able to hear it.
It's really funny. Guys, go.
Can you hear it, Heidi?
Damn it. No, it's okay. Tell me about it after.
Okay, she said, "You want my attention? You got my attention." Hang on, let me see if I can play it on my phone.
I just love her vibe.
Yeah, she reminds me of like a cigarette smoker aunt, like in the best way. In the best way.
She's just like us. She's
Yes.
into true crime.
Yeah.
She's not harmful. She's just into true crime.
Yeah, she's funny. I like her.
Okay, I'm gonna play this over my mic so Heidi can hear it. So.
Okay.
Yay.
I'll give you exactly
Hang on.
you're looking for. All right, guys, there's been a
Can you hear?
heartbreaking update in the baby.
Yep.
You want my attention? I'll give you exactly what you're looking for. Some attention. You know what's really funny? Guys, go back and look at my video on my page. I don't mention any names. I don't tag anybody. I didn't dog anybody. I didn't do any of that. All I said was, we should probably wait for the trial before we assume and go out and call somebody guilty or act like they've already been convicted of a crime. If that offends you, I'm sorry. But you know what I find really funny? The victim mentality. They're out here crying on the internet, talking about how people are going after them and they're afraid for their life.
Just wanted to jump on here real quick. Y'all, this has gone a little bit too far for me, but honestly, I'm scared. I'm getting scared for my life and for my safety.
However, I have never commented. I have never reached out to them. I have not been, that was the first video I've done in quite some time. Again, just putting out there that we should wait for the trial before we assume somebody's convicted. I'm sorry if that offends you, but don't sit there and come at people and tag them looking for attention, because honestly, it looks like you all are just trying to get some clout off of a girl who's been accused of a murder. That's what it looks like. Your behavior is making people question you. Not me, not anybody else. But don't sit there and come after people and then cry victim to it. Nobody came after you. I've said nothing to you. I don't comment. I don't even watch your videos. So, again, go and cry and tell people how you're all in fear for your lives because people are being so mean as you're sitting there doing all this to people. Looking for clout. You're finally the content creators you guys have been trying years to be. Too bad it's off the back of the death of your brother. I'm just saying there's that.
Wow.
Look. He's not going to be able to hear it.
Really funny.
He is, I do not think that she's at all wrong. I'm not going to sit here and say that this family is absolutely for a fact trying to get clout for, or, just become an influencer, after something, on the back of something like this that happened. I'm not going to say that they are doing that.
Yeah, I don't agree with that either. I think they're just assholes.
I will say, though, that it presents that way. Maybe they're not doing it intentionally, but that is the way that it is perceived. Like, I agree with her 100%. It really, truly does look like that. And the whole, like, oh my gosh, like, I'm, now terrified and people are being mean to me and whatever. Again, I have the receipts from the way that I messaged this person and then what I received back. And I can tell you 100% that it wasn't me being mean. I can tell you that much. I wasn't the one being mean.
Right.
So,
and she came at me sideways and I lost it. I lost it on her. I'm just not the one you do that shit to. I have past trauma. She wants to talk about me being a bad person. I've been through some shit and I've got past trauma. You ain't gonna talk to me like that. I'm not. You help me like that, and and I'm not gonna be the only one. When you attack a community of people, what do you expect? Anyway.
Yeah.
And I could go and say so many things, and I'm just gonna be kind and try and show forgiveness so I can be. They say you got to be the bigger person. Sometimes I just can't do it. I don't give a fuck about being the bigger person.
And it's like they always want to like talk about like church and being. They always want to talk about being the better person and all that, but it's like, okay, let's do it then. Let's do it.
As someone who is very religious, I'm very strong in my faith. I gotta say, I cannot stand it. It's situations like that make give Christians a bad rep. Because like when you're preaching, on Sunday, you're like, thank you, Jesus, and you're praying and you're, just on Sunday, behaving that way, turn around and you behave however the hell you want to any other time, it gives religious people a really bad reputation. And I don't appreciate that as someone who is religious. I don't like that. We should always try to aim to be a good person, like, I don't know. That just really, I hate that part of it. That it drives me nuts.
Yeah.
Matthew said, being the bigger person is boring. Get on their level, be petty.
And there's so many reasons to think right now about this case. Yay, I just got an email. One of my paychecks is in. There's so many things about this case that show me, what if this kid really is innocent, like 100%? First of all, she's only 17 years old, okay? And she's been in jail now. Well, the murders happened in July, and it's October, and she still hasn't cracked. This is a 17-year-old child. Come on now. A 17-year-old child is going to continue to go with this narrative and not break. And she's locked away in isolation. Her mind is melting down. Again, we had this conversation before. Again, like, Richard Allen, people crack in isolation.
Whether they did it or not.
Yes. And there's no gun, there's no residue or anything on this child. Nothing.
Not that we've seen yet.
So, there's that.
Where did Laurel go?
I don't know. Why has this been such a difficult
I don't know.
conversation?
It has been.
I'm just saying, to go back to what I brought up before, kids unfortunately murder all the time, and it's happening a lot lately. It's so fucking crazy. And when you're talking about a child, you really want to dig into why. Why did this kid do this? And then that's when you learn the story behind the murder. And every video, every post, every click I saw in the beginning, there was the drama.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Ivory Rose is coming to your page because I messaged
nice.
her. Yeah, I said, hey, just letting you know you're on YouTube.
Nice.
I love that. Mm-hmm. I love that. I love the true crime community. I really do. I love it.
It's usually not like this, though.
Yeah.
This is not the norm, like, at all.
No. I love? I want to give a plug is Serialously. Do you guys listen to her, Annie Elise?
Sometimes.
I used to watch her. I loved her. Loved as past tense. I can't stand her now. I just I don't like the way that she, I don't know, she started out like really small and just very like real, you know, very genuine. But over the years, the more that I've watched, I don't know, I think she's changed, and it's like a preference of mine that I don't like her videos anymore.
You guys, I have to tell you something really funny.
Okay.
Do you know Hidden True Crime, Lauren from Hidden True Crime?
Yes.
She posted a 9-hour YouTube live yesterday about her stalker and how she's got a stalker and this and that, and basically she's just crying the whole time, freaking out.
Who is it?
Lauren from Hidden True Lauren from Hidden True Crime, Lauren Matthias. And she's just crying and freaking out. And so basically this stalker that she has, the TLDR on this 9.5-hour video is pretty much she used to work with these, she had employees basically, and she had an employee that was waiting in line of the Delphi trial for her so she could get in and sit down. And that employee shared they were taking notes and sharing them because they didn't allow cameras in the Richard Allen trial. So that employee shared some of her notes with other content creators, and she didn't like that, so she fired that employee. And that employee and one other friend of hers ended up making this TikTok channel, basically just like making fun of Lauren from Hidden True Crime, which I think is hilarious. And so this TikTok channel had maybe 500 views on average on their videos. Like, nobody knew. The lady was being vague about who she was talking about. And so Lauren another thing, the girl that she took out this temporary restraining order against. Okay, so sorry, to begin with, she starts off the video just sobbing, saying that she has a stalker and Law and Crime wanted to capitalize on her tragedy and wanted to film, and she had to remove her request for her restraining order because she didn't want Law and Crime to capitalize on her trauma and this and that and this. So back to this stalker situation, this girl that used to work for her that apparently doesn't like her and was sharing videos about all like the crazy shit that Lauren has done and said in the past while, this TikTok channel. And so she makes this 9-hour, so she finds out, I don't know who finds out what, but they both end up going to CrimeCon. And since Lauren had a temporary restraining order against her, she calls the police and gets this girl kicked out of CrimeCon because she's stalking her. So that's the only, and also there was one time whenever Lauren was covering a trial, the Daybell trial, and this woman confronted her at the courthouse and tried to ask her why she was talking shit or whatever. And then also they were both at a restaurant near the courthouse together. So those are the only 3 physical interactions that this lady had with Lauren. And she's saying that she's a stalker, she's got a restraining order against her and all this other shit. So bottom line is, I'm like, I watched 9 hours of this and it's just all about how mean these TikTok videos of her are. And it showed the badge cam of the cop that kicked that girl out of CrimeCon. And
can I just say, if I ever got to go to CrimeCon and then I got kicked out on some dumb shit like that, I would be pissed. Oh my God, I'd be pissed.
Yeah. Oh, you're muted. You're muted, Heidi. But yeah, it was fucking hilarious. We can't hear you, Heidi. I can see you.
Oh, but she's definitely muted. It has it. Oh, there she goes.
But yeah, it was wild. It was unhinged. It was, she cried. She cried a lot. She brought her producer into it. And it's like, all because nobody likes you. It's like, people don't like you on your own merits. Like, get over it.
Right. Yeah, that's crazy. Yes.
Yeah, that was unhinged. And
I want to go to CrimeCon so badly.
I don't, because they gave Jerry Holman an award for being the best fucking investigator or whatever, and they're pieces of shit, and all they do is suck dick for the state.
Oh my.
I want to make my own crime con. I want to call it defense con.
I love this side of Emily. I love it when it comes out.
Man, where is she?
She's on here.
Oh, there she is. Hang on. I had to re-put her on there. Can we hear you?
Can you hear me?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah.
Hi, girls. I got me some $2. You guys ever go to Five Below? It's the best.
I always go around.
Hello?
Hello.
Do you go to Five Below?
Oh, sorry, I was reading a comment. Rarely. I don't ever go out in public.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Somebody commented, if either of y'all felt in fear, you would do the same thing. Just saying, I'm not on either side.
Felt in fear for what?
Like Lauren Matthias?
Oh, Lauren.
Oh, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I don't know that situation, so I can't really speak to it. I'm just saying I would love to go to CrimeCon, and if I had if anything like that happened, like my one chance to go to CrimeCon, I would be devastated. But I don't know that. I don't know the whole story.
So Lauren had a stalker. A female stalker?
Yes. Well, she's calling her a stalker, but I would say it's just somebody using their First Amendment right to criticize a public figure. That's what I would say.
Oh, gotcha. I'll have to look into it.
It's a 9-hour live. Go for it.
Oh, I can't do that. Actually, matter of fact, I hate to do this, guys, but I have to go.
Yeah, it's all good. I'm about to get off here anyway. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all good.
Sorry. All right, I love y'all, though.
Yep.
I love
See
you
ya.
too. All right, well, Miss Emily, we need to talk on the phone because I got so much to say. But
yes.
Is there anything else about little Miss Sarah Grace Patrick? I do think that they're going to be talking soon. You know, I think their side is going to come out, but I also think the other side is doing their thing about getting their story out too. But everybody's story is already out there. It's already on the internet. Like, it's right there.
Yeah, hopefully there's truth that comes out, and, we can let the hate go and, all that other shit. But
Emily, I just don't see 12 jurors convicted.
No. I don't either.
I really don't.
I mean,
if she did it, but I don't see the evidence. Okay, Jodi Arias, they nailed it down to in the beginning of the trial with Jodi Arias and her boyfriend, and that was here in Phoenix, Mesa. Actually, all they had was circumstantial evidence, but they had so much they had the gas cans, they had the camera with they had so much.
Yeah. Ivory Rose is in the chat, and she said that's the thing. They are stories until the truth comes out, and that's the truth. Ivory, we were hooting and hollering over your video earlier because that's exactly how we feel, and they're just on it and really trying to control the narrative, and I'm just over it. But yeah, thanks for joining. We're about to wrap things up now, but
yeah. Let people think what they want. Let people say what they say, and
I'll be here covering the trial.
Yeah. Kim is inviting us. Kim and Kelly are inviting. Well, they invited me to come to the trial. So I don't think so. I have no desire to go to any town in Georgia. But thank you. But I will be covering it with y'all. And it's sad, and I'm sorry for everybody involved in this case. I'm really, really sad. That sucks, digging into this case myself personally to see why this would happen, if it did happen, in fact, the way they're saying. And, there's a past there. And I see Kristen had a past, and I see Jamie had a past, and they both had paths before each other. And when those paths crossed, it got a little bit wilder for both of them. Their ride in life got even crazier. And then a child was born. and 2 other children were involved, and there's a lot of arrests and children being taken away, and so there's a story there. So for outsiders of that home, and I don't care who it is, blood related or not, for outsiders of that home to say anything about what was going on in there, I mean, there's proof of what was going on in there. There's proof of what those children were going through. I pray, this is one thing I pray for. I pray Jaylee and Donnie get help. Sarah's siblings. I pray they're getting those kids help.
Yeah.
This hasn't been an easy life for either one of those children, let alone Sarah, who's sitting in jail in isolation. It's fucking sad.
Yeah.
It's sad. So.
All right. Well, thanks everybody for joining. Next time, well, I'll have to plan ahead of time, actually. I just kind of, thank you. If the author had had the proof they needed, they wouldn't have been begging the public. Yes, that's true. If they would have had the proof they needed, they wouldn't have been begging the public. There are
the public. If it's true she did this, why do we need to hear you in people's comments? Why do you need to attack people?
Yeah, even her. Yeah, even Sarah Grace herself. Why attack? Why even say anything negative about her? Why not just let it be? Parents and siblings and children of people that are, have crimes committed against them all the time, and they don't act like that. And especially if it's somebody in your family, you want to wait and, see what the proof is before.
Fucking crazy. I don't
It
know.
is. Yeah. Yeah, it is.
I love you, and we
Yep.
got to do this again.
Yes.
We're going to talk about other cases too. 'Cause
Yes.
We're all
Yeah.
that. I
Yeah.
love you.
Yep. Love you too. Thank you, Ivory Rose, for stopping by. AJ, everybody else.